A woodcutter and his wife lived in a village. They had 7 children, all of them were boys. The woodcutter and his wife were so poor that at times they did not know where to get money to buy food for their children. The children were growing so fast that they always felt hungry. The youngest son, however, was the one who caused his parents the utmost anxiety. It's true that he didn't eat much, but this was because he was so small. Indeed, when he was born, he was only the size of a pepper, and that's why he was named Mirchu. Once it happened that there was no rain for months on end. A great famine spread across the land, and the woodcutter soon had nothing to give to his family. All the savings were gone, and there was nothing left to eat. We can no longer feed our children, the woodcutter told his wife one night as they sat beside the empty hearth. When the boys get up in the morning for their breakfast, there is nothing for them to eat. My dear, there is only one thing that we can do. We must take them into the forest and leave them there. Maybe some rich man finds them and takes them home. I'm sure that he'll take better care of them. The poor wife cried and cried. She was so full of sorrow to hear this, but at last, as the night wore on, she agreed to her husband's plan. After all, she could not see her children die of hunger. She thought and thought, but no other plan came to her mind. She wished she had only 3 children instead of 7. They could have been fed well and brought up nicely. As the woodcutter and his wife argued, they raised their voices. The little Mirchu heard every bit of what they said. Unlike his brothers, he was not asleep. For a long time he lay thinking what would be the best thing to do. As soon as it was twilight, he got up quickly and crept out of the cottage, and off he ran to the forest. He filled his pockets there with small white stones. Then he ran back to the house and was in bed again, all quiet and pretending to be fast asleep when his mother called him. "We are all going to the forest," his mother told the boys. "You must all help your father gather firewood, for there is no money left to buy any food." The boys were so excited that they completely forgot about their hunger and were in no time on the way to the forest with their father leading. The forest was dark and lonesome, but the woodcutter knew every bit of it so well that before long they were right in the deepest part of the forest. "I'll cut down the small trees," said the woodcutter, "and you boys must collect all the branches and tie them into small bundles. It is going to be hard work,